I'm Joe,
I'm Deontay.
and this is our project for Global Citizen Corps. Basically what we did is we put together this Facebook page, and it talks about all of our fellow students, or fellow student, I guess, about all of their projects, and yeah, it's very informative and talks about the class. It's pretty cool.
Alright, we have pictures on our Facebook page about each person's project, and then a small summary of each person's project on the page.
So let's just look at some of their projects.
First we have Logan, and he made posters for Rockaway Beach, and he had trash cans out there trying to stop the cause of people polluting plastic in the ocean. And he said it's not the big pieces of plastic that are the problems, it's also the small pieces that can really start killing the fish and other sea life. He made 4 posters that posted around the beach, and he was promoting the fact that he was trying to say that plastic kills. And he tried calling the mayor in that area in Rockaway Beach, and nobody called back. So he just put the trash cans out there, with posters on them with a kind of a wheat paste to kind of post it on to highlight people should throw the trash in the trash cans and not into the water on the beach. Who is it?
It's real.
Ray made a project about hydraulic fracturing, which is shooting chemicals into the earth to pull out methane gases that causes kind of the unevenness of the earth, to cause erosion and stuff, to mess up the ground below, and also the environment around the area. And it's a very unsafe and unright way that people try to get methane gas that way. And he made a small slideshow about that to also stop that.
This is Austin. Is that you?
That's it.
Alright, well, this is Austin. It's a sideways picture, but Austin drew a picture of a tank made out of money, and in the drawing, he never got it completely done by the due date. But the drawing of the tank is a tank made of money aimed at a Palestinian child, and it's basically about how the U.S. funds Israel to basically put all the people, like the people of Palestine and the West Bank, are all just forced into this sort of prison center, and all about how they're being just treated unequally, and about how it's kind of messed. It's about we spend a lot of money to just kind of make sure that they stay in this horrible place.
We have May, Crystal, and Lauren, and they did a project with Dignity Village, which is kind of like a small area for homeless people to live, and they have small houses built into there for the homeless. And they also did a food drive, which provides people with small living spaces, enough to stay there to be able to get a job and stuff. They did a food drive raising food for the homeless and also for Dignity Village for them to serve there.
Have to look. Is that on the X? Yeah. Okay. This is 2 members of the actual. We actually have a picture of the rest of them, but this is students that put together basically the Trillium Palooza, and they helped put it together. And this is Helena and Kat, and Helena's project was making T-shirts for human rights, and she had a lot of students that do with that. This is Philip. Philip wrote a song about building peace, and the song never had any lyrics, but it was actually a really good song, and it's on YouTube. It's Building Peace by P.F. Philip Fisher. You can look that up. And this is just the rest of the students from the Trillium Palooza group. It's Ivy, Danielle, Jordan, Rocket, Kat, and yeah, a lot of them helped make T-shirts for Helena's project, and a lot of them also just helped put together the Trillium Palooza. There's bands that played music and a lot of really cool things. That's you.
Alright, my project was about child abuse and stopping that. And I did a project about the fact that highlighting that child abuse is still active and still out there. And people need to raise a bigger cause to it, because right now it's kind of being swept under the rug a little bit, and people aren't really highlighting the fact that every day thousands of kids are being abused. And I did a project, I made a flyer, and I posted them around my school and community and around the school. And I also made a Facebook page that stops the cause of, or highlights the fact that we need to stop the cause of child abuse.
This is Amir, and he also made a song. It's called "Be a Part of the Peace," and he recorded he recorded his friends saying "Be a part of the peace," and he actually wrote the song by himself, and it's him playing guitar, and it talks about how it can be like the simplest thing in your life. It can be just like the easiest thing you can do, and there's a lot of metaphors of like people passing around like a glass of water to someone who doesn't have access to the water. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And it's back to Helena and Kat. So that is our amazing project, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Joe and Dee.